Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're an engineer or a contractor, you already know the heavy burden of manual billing. Looking up items, painstakingly preparing estimates, it's tedious, it's highly prone to errors, and honestly, it just completely drains hours out of your week. But today, we're going to look at what is essentially the ultimate solution, the MRGARGSIR HEWP tool. We're going to walk through the complete engineer workflow guide to show you exactly how to automate your daily tasks.
Right, so let's dive into the core philosophy of this entire breakdown, which is simply always do smart work, not only hard work. We are completely transitioning away from the chaos of messy paperwork, massive, clunky PDF files, and endless manual entry. Instead, we're moving directly into streamlined, digital efficiency. To really put this into perspective, just think about the old way of doing things. That meant spending 3 agonizing hours manually looking up HSR items, crunching material quantity factors, and risking massive alignment errors when copying data to the portal. And you know how it goes. Usually that's right before the portal randomly times out and deletes everything you just typed. The new way? It cuts all of that down to about 15 minutes. It's fully automated, and best of all, there's literally a 0% chance of data alignment errors.
Okay, so here's our roadmap for today. We'll cover the heavy burden of billing, Phase 1, perfecting estimates, Phase 2, billing and matching, Phase 3, managing variations, and finally, how to work smarter, not harder.
Let's kick things off with Phase 1, perfecting estimates.
Before you even touch an estimate, initial configuration is absolutely crucial. You'll want to head to the Tool Setting tab to configure your preferred unit system, so metric or imperial. Select your browser for web automation and verify your license. Getting this right on day one ensures a flawlessly smooth workflow from that point forward.
So, the first actual steps of the workflow are beautifully simple. Step 1, prepare your estimate. You can use an existing template or, and this is a huge time saver, you can just import an estimate PDF directly downloaded from the portal. The tool instantly converts that PDF into a fully editable Excel file. Then comes Step 2, uploading. Instead of manual data entry, the tool auto-syncs and uploads your prepared estimate straight to the portal with just a single click.
And that brings us to the Auto eTools tab. This ribbon right here is basically your command center. It speeds up preparation by up to 90%. Need to find an HSR item? There's a button for that. Need a complete breakdown for material quantities or to auto-fetch rates and descriptions? It's all literally one click away. You don't ever have to look up district-wise material rates manually again.
Moving right along to Phase 2, billing and matching.
Now we're getting into the execution. Step 3 is preparing your measurement book, or MB. Whether your initial estimate was built from scratch in Excel or pulled directly from the portal, all you have to do is update the quantities to reflect the actually executed work. Once that's done, Step 4 is uploading the EMB. Just like with the estimate, this auto-uploads directly to the HEWP portal, which totally saves you from that mind-numbing repetitive data entry.
Now, what about the bill match process? This is incredibly powerful. Sometimes what's sitting on the portal doesn't perfectly match what's in your files. This tool solves that headache by automatically comparing uploaded portal quantities against your prepared bill, highlighting exactly where the differences are.
To pull this off without a hitch, you need to know exactly which files to use. For a successful error-free bill match, you just need 2 source files. Your D&T quantity, which is basically just your estimate quantity, and your actual EBM quantity, which is your prepared bill. The tool takes these 2, runs the math, and handles the comparison for you.
So when should you actually run this match? Basically, whenever you suspect something's off. If quantities are mismatched, if items magically went missing on the portal, or if the portal data just fundamentally differs from your prepared bill, run the match. The tool generates a really detailed comparison report, giving you crystal clear instructions on exactly what needs to be corrected.
Okay, let's hit Phase 3, managing variations.
Because, let's be real, out in the field, executed work almost always deviates from the initial estimates. Step 5 is performing that bill match if you haven't already. Now, here's the vital logic you need to follow. If a variation is required, you must proceed to Step 6 and use the tool to delete all previously uploaded bill data from the portal. Once the slate is totally clean, Step 7 is using your DNIT and actual MB files so the tool can automatically generate a comprehensive variation table for you.
Once your variation table is perfect, Step 8 is using the tool to auto-upload it back to the portal. Then, step 9. Well, actually underline step 9 because it is absolutely critical. You must save the generated variation statement PDF. Why? Because that saved PDF becomes your brand new DNIT quantity for all future billing. Finally, in step 10, you upload your final EMB bill and do one last verification just to ensure the portal amount perfectly matches your calculated amount.
Which leads us perfectly into our final section, work smarter, not harder.
Look, if you genuinely want to reclaim 12 to 15 hours daily, yes, daily, which sounds crazy, but it's true, you have got to adopt these habits. Always, always save your generated PDFs from the portal. After any changes, they are your ultimate safety net. Always download the latest bill data before you even think about starting a variation just to prevent mismatches. And above all else, prefer the auto-upload feature. Letting the software do the entry just flat out eliminates human error.
And hey, if you ever hit a snag, the Tool Help tab has your back. You can request features, check for updates, or even contact support on WhatsApp. But what's really fantastic here is the referral program button. If you share this tool with a colleague and they enter your number during their setup, boom, both you and the new user earn an extra free month of premium license validity. It's a complete win-win that helps the community grow.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. How much time are you truly willing to waste on manual billing? On scrolling through massive PDFs and fixing portal alignment errors before you finally make the switch? It's time to stop just doing hard work. It's time to start doing smart work. Give the workflow a try, utilize the tool, and go reclaim your time.